but we're here playing the home game tonight. Hopefully everything goes well for us, especially since we get dealt ace-king on the first hand. I'm trying to figure out my stream information because everything is going incredibly slow and choppy, and I don't like it. I don't know what to do. It seems like it should be just fine. But yet my drop frames is just going crazy. Poor network connection. Well, I guess we check here. Normally I'd bet small, but we're so deep stacked that I don't think betting small is the right thing to do. So I'm going to check and then raise. Raise small. I guess win a small pot, hopefully. Yep. He had king 7. Oh, he turned 2 pair. Oh, we could have got so much more out of that hand. Shoot. And I also have to go into here and change my sound because it's giving me all this stupid chip sounds. I have to do this every time now. Chips moved from the pot is not checked for anything. All I have to do is go in here, do this, apply changes, and hit OK. Everything's fine. I'll probably bet a small amount here. And then, oh my gosh. What a string of hands. I'm trying to figure out my stream stuff because the quality is just absolute trash right now. Ket Geek, got your guess in there. Oh, you get 3-bet. I will 4-bet. I want to bet small. Yep. We knew how that hand was playing out. Classic. The classic. If the stream quality was absolutely terrible, we had aces versus kings. We 4-bet pre. We bet like 25% pot on the flop and they jammed, and we happily called off. Poker can be fun. I can't change any of my settings while I'm streaming. But I have no idea why all of a sudden my quality is absolutely atrocious. Nice start for the Twitch fans. It would be a nice start if you could actually see my stream in somewhat decent quality. I mean, can someone chat out there? Like, it's bad, right? Like, it is bad. Like, audio is probably fine, but the video quality is probably just downright awful. We'll raise up the ace-4 suited. We're going to be playing out of position, so let's just send it up immediately. We hit our ace. Also, there is a prediction going on. If you're not hearing me, you probably don't know what's going on, but because there's only a few minutes left by the time you're hearing this, it might be a little bit too late. But will we make the first break of the tournament? We're going to run that prediction up until 10 after the hour, so you probably are just hearing this as it's closing. If I would have not had to worry about how crappy my stream video quality was, it would have been fine. It's just like it's like super lagging. Like it's like in and out, in and out, in and out the whole way through. Might need to like reset my router or something. But frustrating to say the least. I know I wouldn't want to watch it if it was like that. Well, good news is I am recording this for YouTube, so hopefully we can get a good quality YouTube video out there, even if the Twitch stream was really struggling. So here's the thing that scares me about this. They never raise. They always limp. So I'm just going to call behind, hit a 9, and then try and stack them. I did not hit a 9. I won't try and stack them anymore. Probably just a fold now with the 2 overs out there. Really no harm, no foul type of situation. Aces versus ace queen. 10 deuce. Hits a straight. What do you have though? Aces? Ace jack. Man, it's really frustrating. I'm just sitting there looking at the dropped frames count, and it just like stays steady for a little bit, and then all of a sudden just boom, way up. I don't know how to fix it while I'm streaming. It's like my internet connection sucks. Like I could cut the stream, reset my router, reconnect it, restart streaming, but that also kills me out of this game. Not really something I want to do, so I might just oh. It won't let me cast a prediction. I need to get onto my version. Just missed it. Shoot. Oh, JB says I will go out in 3rd place. That's a good guess. Hopefully I do get 3rd place or better. My goal for tomorrow is to go to Canterbury and play the Cheap and Deep tournament. Sounds pretty exciting for me, so hopefully this is just some run good before then. Although it does seem like the skipped dropped frames is slowing its pace down. It's not going away, but it is like kind of cool in its jets. Oh, and there's JB. Let's give them the friendly tag. I'm trying to do that. If anyone is a Twitch viewer, I give them a special color on my name plates on there. It's not a note. I don't have a note. But should I try and bluff JB? I bluffed JB. Sorry. It's a scary board. I was obviously not trying to value bet there. That is 100% a bluff that I was going after. Wasn't quite my intention on the flop. I call on the flop because I can hit a king or 7, feel pretty confident that they've got an ace in their hand, and then it's a tough board for them to fold if I hit a king or 7, so I can really go and start value betting in those situations. The runner club kind of just gave us a bluff opportunity, and we don't really get many bluff opportunities on runouts, and I think runner clubs are the opportunities that we have to take. So I took it. Ended up working out. Generally, I don't like bluffing too much early on in a tournament. I guess we'll limp. See, this is what I was talking about. This guy has a limp wide, raise small portion of his range. So when we have good hands that have really good implied odds, I will limp behind. When we have hands that have bad reverse implied odds, we're going to raise more pre and try and like isolate. Ooh, taking a small portion of his range as a raise, and then another min click raise. Look at this. Everyone's so tired of trying to change their bet sizing that they just want to hit the raise button. Or everyone got used to playing triple draw and just thinks you can min bet all the time. You survive your league after this week, Dan? No, I picked the Bills last week. I was gonna pick the Dolphins, but I figured it's getting down there. I'll take the Bills, which is the bigger sure thing. And man, watching that game, or at least following along that game, was more than frustrating, but now I am out. Womp, womp, womp. So, sad news to me. Good news to you. Glad you made it through with Miami, but no, we're officially donezo in there. Apple in my eye, good to see you. Easy fold here. JB's planning to go to Canterbury tomorrow. 4 times in the last month. You've cashed. Congratulations, that's awesome. Maybe I'll see you there. Feel free to come over and say hi if you find me. Oh no, Dan went out in 16th in the satellite tonight. 11 were paid. Ouch. Always tough, satellites. Yeah, JB, I figured you couldn't call without a club, so really hard when someone leads into you on that board to call without a club, which, like I said, it gives me that good bluffing opportunity. Wow. Jimmy Boots, check into them. Let them bet. Because they'll make sizing mistakes. Duly noted. Two friends of the stream, Kekik and Babker, at the table now. Moved away from JB, moved to Kekik and Babker. It does look like the stream has like calmed down. So I'm happy about that. Brutal. Yeah, come on. Like, you pick a team that's a 14.5 point favorite, and that's finally what lets you down. So frustrating. I know they're on the road, but, like, come on. Best team in the league versus, or not best team, but, like, one of the best teams in the league versus one of the worst teams in the league. Like, should be a gimme, and frustrating, but I'm guessing you were loving the pick when you picked the Dolphins, and there's probably a ton of other people that picked the Bills that week. So you probably had some KOs in your survivor pool. I don't think I'm going to call for 1.2 big blinds. We fold. Don't need to play the 9 deuce. So, thanks everyone for sticking through the stream troubles that we started out with there. Frustrating on my end. Hopefully it wasn't too bad on your end. I think the sound probably came through just fine, but nonetheless, the video was choppy, to say the least. Wow. Rivered flush beats a turned set into a rivered straight. Did they just call river? I guess there was a paired board. Oh, JB, you're going to have your RecPoker and Poker League of Nation patches on. Awesome. Is it Poker League of Nations that's handing out the extra pass, or the patches, the like prizes for the last woman surviving in the cheap and deep? I think I thought I saw something out there that was really cool. It's whoever's the last the last woman standing in the tournament gets, you know, a gift bag of a bunch of like cool things, like a pair of sunglasses, shirt, bunch of stuff. I don't want to try and remember what it was because my memory would not remember, but cool that they're sponsoring or like doing something with Canterbury on that tournament. That's actually pretty fun to see. Oh, JB, don't worry about typos. I can figure it out. Hey, we got 9s again. Hopefully this time it does a little bit better. Nines is the like typical hand that when I think of like how to change how you view hands, short stack versus deep stack, 9s is exactly that. Like deep stacked, I want to play 9s as like a set mining hand. It's the best like set mining hand that I want to have because I don't want to get into like flops like this. Short stack though, like I'm more than happy to just go with it, run equity, like get all my chips in the middle. I'm ready to go. I'm just gonna fold the 9s now. So it's like I feel like 9s really hit the point of like how do you change how you play hands, short stack versus deep stacked. And now I'm deep stacked, so I can just call pre and fold flop when this crap comes out. Ace queen jack? No, thank you. You have a 10 or a diamonds? 10. All right. Really? Twice in the first 20 minutes? What did we do to deserve this? Like, I'm happy. Like, this is awesome. Great. Let's do it. Wow, they have more chips than us. We should upsize on this board because there's so much that Keki can have here. He can have a 10, a 9, a queen, a jack, spades. All of those things are going to want to call, so we're going to upsize. If he does not have one of those things, he's just gonna fold and we'll be fine. We want him to call? Oh. I mean, we just go with this, but do we pop it back at him one more time? I think so. We'll do that. And then call off. Man, getting aces twice already. I could have raised up here, but playing pretty passively, and this is kind of a hand similar to like 9s where it's like, let's get in as cheap as possible and then play it post flop. Flop top pair. I met Lena in San Diego when they sponsored a women's tournament at the MSPT. Placed 5th or 6th. Yeah, I remember when you ran deep in that. Fun times. That's why I decided to go this weekend. Oh, awesome. That's great. Yeah, I remember seeing your face out there with that. Twitter word can travel fast. So, really cool. Congrats on that deep run. We'll show the 9. Let him know. Although Babker knows. He's going to watch the stream. He's going to see. Dan, I think I'm skipping buying into cheap and deep this weekend. I feel like I've been bringing my D game recently, or D minus game. Just can't make a fold. I like call the hand that's beating me, but then still call. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, don't worry. I mean, the one thing that I've always told myself is if I don't feel like I'm playing my best, there's other tournaments that are going to come up quick enough. Just take the time, take the break. Don't have to rush anything. There's always going to be more poker tournaments to play. You don't have FOMO by missing one. So yeah, if that's the case, just skip it. Plus, $300 is a decent sized buy-in. I have no idea like how long you've been playing, what your bankroll is looking like, but like for the longest time, I just avoided those and just kept playing the dailies. I really wanted to play the multi-days because the multi-days are so cool to bag chips, like all those types of things. But it's still just a poker tournament, right? If it's too big of a buy-in, just skip it. You can find other times to play. Build up the bankroll, build up the skills, build up the confidence, all those types of things, and then go for those. That's how I approached it. So if you're kind of in that same boat thinking the same thing, hey man, I was there too. Like they've had some like $500 tournaments around here. Didn't really work out with my schedule, but even if so, it was kind of been like, do I want to like throw the 500 or do I just want to keep playing like 150s, 200s at Canterbury? Maybe it's just the latter. So I didn't play in any of the 500s, but now it works out for me to play this cheap and deep. So I'm excited. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to play it. But yeah, this close to not even playing it tomorrow. But luckily we're sending the kids off to the grandparents. We've got a little bit of breathing room with stuff that we're trying to do. So a free weekend is at my beckoning. So I'm probably going to be able to play tomorrow and Saturday if I need to. So, and then hopefully Sunday as well, right? But that's the thing. Let the poker come to you. The right buy-ins, the right situations, all those things. You never have to force yourself to go play. You have a set. Here are my chips because I have ace king and I can't let top pair go. It's tough to let top pair go. They've shown some crazy folds in the main event. I don't know if you've seen some of those, but what's her name? I forget it. She made a deep run in the ladies tournament too. Is it like JJ Liu? Something like that. She made a crazy fold. She had bottom set and folded on a pretty boring board. Like there was a flush draw, disconnected, so there was no straight possibilities. Folded bottom set. I couldn't believe it. My chips are in the middle and I'm busted out of the main event. Then Doyle has been shown making a few good folds when he had trip aces. And I feel like there's one more that I'm failing to remember, but some good folds that have come from the Poker Go coverage. We would have turned top pair, but I don't know if we would have gotten here. Doesn't look like there's too much betting on the flop, but excuse me. Yeah, the Poker League of Nations does seem like a fun group. JB. I don't have any experience with them, but it does seem pretty cool. I should probably learn more about them, but I'm also bogged down with my personal time and all the RecPoker stuff that Steve's got a a grip on all my poker attention, really. All the poker things that I do are almost always RecPoker and RecPoker only. Not that I don't like others, but it's just I don't have time for doing a bunch of other things. Ooh, big all in. Definitely probably what you want to be doing when someone raises this big pre. Now if they raise this big pre and then fold, really big mistake. Like just go with smaller sizing. You're going to accomplish the same things, but ooh, king 10. Yeah, good spot for lefty. And they're going to take all those chips. Ace queen for us. Let's raise into Keck Geek's big blind once again. We get the other big stack to call behind us. Not the flop we wanted. Salty the one that makes the big bet sizings? Like, are they going to go 11 bigs here? Like a 6. A little bit big, but still pretty reasonable. I'm just going to fold this. I'm behind pocket pairs in any hand that has a king. They don't have too many natural bluffs outside of like diamond draws. But even then, aren't a lot of their diamond draws ace diamond draws? Well, it would be high card ace, but I don't know. I'll just let that one go. Yeah, JB, let's see you win that last woman standing prize. That'd be awesome. Jack 3. No good. Easy fold. Let me check on how that football game is going right now. 3-3. Almost halftime. Wow. Yikes. No team can do anything offensively. Jackson, 71 passing yards, 4 rushing. 72 passing for Brissett. Ugh. A whole lot of nothing going on in this game. All right. Yeah, my connection seems like it's doing way better. I've got a little like thing that like tells me what my connection is like. Before it was like up and down, like absolutely crazy. Now it's like up and then every so often dropping and then coming back down and then doing that. So still not what I want. I don't want it to be. I want it to be solid across. Boom. My internet is not failing me, but. I guess I'll take the improvement. Why 5 big blinds? Tens are a pretty good hand. Not the best, but still pretty good. Oh, wow. I'll raise it up. 3.5 bigs is the new price. Yep. JB hit the nail on the head. Time is valuable. Yeah, it is. I definitely take advantage of my days that I'm not streaming and not doing other things, and try and do all those other things that I want to do with life. Spend time with my wife, spend time with my kids, watch shows that I like, play games that I like to play outside of poker, like all those things to try and like keep my sanity. And one thing you keep running into is you always run out of time. Babker cannot improve against sevens, and they're gonna find the rail. GG Babker. Time is valuable. Should we make a cheeky call? Nah, I think I'll just fold. It's not the craziest thing, because these are the type of hands that you want to call with when all this happens, but it's also a bad habit to get into, because when we call, someone should really squeeze, because then there's like 10 big blinds in the middle, and you can make a squeeze, and it makes it really tough for anyone else to call. But yeah, I think we could just fold this and be alright with it. JB got involved with them mostly during COVID shutdown when they had online tournaments, and then the San Diego one just happened to fall on my birthday weekend, so I thought, why not? Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. That's so cool. And it worked out for you, didn't it? These have been some really good hands that we've been getting so far. We've had 4s twice, 9s twice, 10s, aces twice. Ace King was the first hand, Ace Queen. All this in 40 hands. I'm going to bet a little bit bigger. Getting the snap fold is beautiful. And now Ace King in 41 hands. This distribution is so heavily skewed towards like really good hands. It's kind of unbelievable. I'm going to go 2.4 again. I just went 2.2, but Kekik likes to call from the big blind, so we're going to size up just a little bit. Canterbury could be an old boys club most times. Yeah. It can be. I want him to bluff into us. He chooses a good sizing, though. Because now this makes it really tough for me to call with Ace King. Because he could have 4-5, he could have clubs. I doubt he has an 8. Probably doesn't do the sizing with the deuce or a 3, but honestly, I feel if Kekik's around, I want to know what he has here, if he wouldn't mind sharing. But I think he's got 4-5. I was going to call down, too. That bet sizing, though. Let's up our bet sizing when we've got our favorite hand. Because why wouldn't we continue the hot streak of hands with our favorite hand, the Justin Jeffersons? JJ. Seriously, this is ridiculous. 42 hands. And we've gotten 6, 7 pocket pairs. Ace King twice. Ace Queen. Oh, and we flop top set. I think this is going to be a check back. Because we went 3-bet pre. We can get stacks in with turn and river. kind of scary, but shouldn't be too bad. I guess it's not a 3-bet pot. It was a limp bet. Do I want to go big? I want to go big. Yeah, I do. Now I want to go small. Because he has to call with an ace. He goes small. We lose to king, queen, we lose to spades. I don't think he calls if we raise, so I'm just going to call and hope he doesn't have king, queen, or spades. Yeah. Really bad sizing from them on the river there. We should have bet flop against that hand specifically. Because that hand is calling and sticking around. And unfortunately it would have been always a bad river though. We would have probably lost more. We would have lost more had we bet flop. Because I don't think they were going to end up going anywhere. And we weren't going to end up going anywhere. JP. Sounds good. You're staying busy. That's always good. Staying busy, but in the best way, it sounds like. Hit 6-6 for a boat. No, I think the overbet was good there. I guess 6s make sense. 6 came on the river, right? No, it didn't. The 3 came out on the river. See, oh, we flopped a boat. Let's let him catch up. Dang, bet. Just bet your hand. I hate being out of position. He had ace deuce. Okay. We got a big blind out of him. 6s for a boat. You had that on the... You flopped a set and then turned a boat, right? Yeah, flopped a set, turned a boat, then overbet river. If you would have gone pot 6 bigs, I'd probably call with a wide portion of my range there. 11 is a lot. I don't think it's bad, but it also really, really splits your range. I could fold this, but it's suited. Okay, now I will fold it. Dan says half his survivor pool is on the Ravens. Could use some Miami Magic. Dang. Wow. I guess everyone thought the Ravens looked good last week. Ravens are still like an all-right team, but not looking good tonight. It's what, 3-3 at halftime? I guess I didn't see the actual halftime score. It was 2 minutes left when I last looked. Dolphins might score before half, it looks like. So we've got 2x starting stack, which is awesome. Love to see it, but also kind of unfortunate for like the hands that we've gotten. Like we've gotten really good hands. I mean, as shown by we're playing 42% of hands, which is pretty ridiculous. Let's add to it with the 4-5 suited. Just a limp. We're going to be playing in position with this hand. We need to go runner, runner something. So a 7 of spades or a 3 of spades would be the best card. But I wouldn't be surprised to see it go check, check, pot. And then we have to fold. The very delayed check. It's probably not worth calling, but I'm gonna. There's the 3. At least we got an out. We're gonna bet. Ah, missed it. Do we just bluff river now? I think I'm just gonna let him have it. No. Bet. No. Bet. Let him have it. Bet. Let him have it. Dang. Snapped off. Ace 10. Okay. I was trying to think, like, does he fold an ace there? And I was like, if I go big enough, he should fold an ace, but is he actually going to? And then he had 2 pair, so. It's totally reasonable in how I'd expect him to play it. I was trying to think what bet sizing would I have used if I would have hit my hand. I probably would have gone about that same, like 8 point something sizing. Well, anyone want to know how to take really good hand distribution and turn it into nothing? That's kind of what we're doing here tonight. We're off to a hot start, and we just got foiled at all the wrong spots. All in. Put Keck Geek to the test, yeah. It's really hard to call off your tournament life when you don't have a spade there. Why'd I even play that 4-5 suited hand, right? Right, like, oh, I've got position. What it... Okay, not playing that one. And Dolphins kicked a field goal before half. 6-3. Still, ugh, what a boring game. Geek all in. Pretty loose call. Works out for him. Sorry, Keck Geek, GG's. Tonight will not be number 20 for you. Wow. Wow. Oh, both have a 10. Yikes. All right. The blinds just go up? Yeah, I think it did, right? We'll call this. We're short stacked, so we're looking for hitting our hand. Plus, we only have to call 1.2. They have the widest range possible when they're on the button here, so. That's a whole lot of nothing going on with our hand. Shoot. I can't even bluff this. Now they just have like a stranglehold on the hand. Oh my gosh. I want to bluff, but I can't. Queen. Good thing we never hit a jack. That would have been really bad for us. It's all I wanted to hit was a jack, but good thing we never did. I guess we want to see flops as cheaply as possible. We want to hit flops. We want to hit flops, not completely whiff. Although 3-6 is going to whiff completely so often here. Alright, now we're looking for a jam over an open spot. It's an 8. King 6 probably won't be doing anything here. If it folds to us, I guess we open up 2 big blinds, but even that's probably wider than GTO charts would say. But I do like this position, and I think it gets through a decent amount of the time. And I'm not afraid to fold to a 10 big blind jam. I'll probably continue for 1.5 here. Don't need to go very big at all. And when that happens, that is absolutely beautiful. Just let us chip up a little bit. Wow, they got a lot of chips over here. Hey, window guy's here. We're going to be on break after this hand. I'm going to go grab some water. And before you know it, we'll be back to play the second break version, the second hour of the tournament here. So hopefully we can do something. But I'm going to take off here. You can finish watching this hand, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. See you soon. All right. We're back just in time. JB says, I hate pocket kings for pocket aces when I have the kings. Sounds like you may have busted out of the tournament. Not out of the tournament. Maybe you took a hit there. But yeah, that is quite literally the worst. So, sorry to hear that. Do we raise up the deuces? Yeah. Heck yeah, why not? Just fold, that's cool. Yeah. How awesome was that? Give me an extra blind and 2.5 blinds. Also, we figured out the stream issue. Took some digging. Turns out nothing to do with my computer. All to do with the fact that my wife was downloading some huge files and it was killing our internet. So probably won't be bad anymore, but at least we know what's going on. You think she'd know? Hey, maybe don't download huge files while I'm doing this, but what's the harm there? Nothing too detrimental. Five-way, interesting spot to bet out 3 here. Is it going to work out, though? It might work out. Oh, gets a call. All right. Let's stop with this tanking nonsense. Let's get going. Bet. See the flop. Everyone fold. Deal new hand. Give me better hand. You know what's crazy? We never 3-bet so far tonight. We have 4-bet, but we haven't 3-bet. Oh, JP's playing a different tournament on Poker Stars. Oh, that's where the Aces vs Kings thing. Yeah. Well, this is the one that matters, right? The RecPoker Nightly Series. That's the one that you want to win anyways. What's this window guy? A blank message? What am I supposed to do with that? Well, we've made it past the halfway point. We had 66 entries. There's 32 left. We're in 17th place. We're just going to fold the 4-5 suited. Big blind, queen, jack. A playable hand, nothing we want to go too crazy with, at least pre-flop. Famous last words before I jam all in with queen jack offsuit. They're never raising here. Like, look at their stats. We know we're just checking behind. Ah. I'll just fold. It's fine. Windigai, I believe you've won this hand. Yep. I don't know why you call off with 3-4 there. They could have bigger pocket pairs. They could have an ace. They almost had 0 bluffs there. Actually gives me a little bit of protection when they limp, because now they check more often because they're worried about them. But yet we don't hit anything. Hey, there's a 7. Should I bet it? I think I should. I only ever want to bet small here. If I've got an ace, an 8, or a 7, I only ever want to bet small. Really? I have a bronze pin, but I don't think I've won a nightly all year. I've played heads up many times. Oh, ouch. We just won a tournament on Saturday. We played the international series because I had a break during the day on Saturday. And all of a sudden I was like, oh, now I'm running deep. And I won it, so I've got a spot in the Tournament of Champions. Thanks to an international series win. Aha! 1 second, I gotta ban this guy in the chat. A ban! Get out of there. Get out of there. This is an alright spot to jam. I'm just gonna call though. Hopefully they can't reopen it, so hopefully no one opens the action. We have a hand that kind of wants to play three-handed. Oh no, they can because it was only a 1 big blind raise. Shoot. Dang it. That was a mistake on my end. Whoa. Okay. Good thing I got out of there, but we're just like slowly dwindling away, playing very passive tonight. Which is not good. I don't think we have much for tournament life left in us. We will, in fact, be looking for a spot. I don't think the King 10 suited is a go with it spot. I thought the action was closed, and I literally just wasn't thinking because I know action is not closed there. And yeah. So what hands do we want to jam 10 big blinds with? Versus an open or versus just an open or like a open jam? I think we go with aces as bad as ace 9 offsuit, and then do all suited aces, all suited broadways, and offsuit broadways down to King Jack. Not King 10, but King Jack. And probably tighten it up a little bit if there's an open in front of us. I think that sounds about right. Probably all pocket pairs. We do 10-9 suited and 9-8 suited. Maybe 8-7 suited. Ouch. Oh, ouch. Re-ouch. All suited aces, I said it, right? This is the worst suited ace to have, though. So if there was a hand that I would take my jam back on, it would probably be this one. Window guy's thinking about it. He gives us some respect. And we run it again, this time with 12. We can go a little bit tighter. I wasn't going to do ace-9, but ace-10 I think is now the bottom of this jamming range. All right. Just like that, 14.5 bigs. We made 1,000 chips. I really don't want to call. But it is sufficiently cheap, and we have a hand that knows exactly what it wants to do post-flop. But 3 ways does complicate things. It was a pretty big bet they had. I couldn't even see what the sizing was before Glassjaw called it. What do they have, like a set of 5s or 6s? Hmm. 10-6. Time for us to play from the button with King 3. Gross. Should have just auto-clicked the fold button, but at least it made me feel like I was doing something when I waited to fold there. Another version of King 3 offsuit. We're just waiting here patiently for a hand. We'll jam this. Again, this feels like another bottom of our range jam. I don't even think this should be in the range. Jack 10 offsuit? I think that's just a mistake. Right? We have live cards. That's not very live. Yeah. Rightfully so. Get us out of there. 24th. Not a good jam from us. Really, it really is not. But it's how it goes. All right. Well, we're going to call it there. I am going to play some live poker tomorrow, so hopefully that goes well for me. Again, I appreciate everyone tuning in for this. We'll be back next week doing the same thing. Thursday nights, Twitch Thursdays, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, whichever way you want to think about it. But hopefully we see you then. Again, thanks everyone. See you next time. Peace out.